Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for the next several minutes. A space where you can be truly alone with yourself. Sit or lie down in a way that feels genuinely comfortable for your body. There's no need to assume any particular pose. The main thing is to allow your back to be straight but without tension, and for your arms and legs to find their natural resting position. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Or, if it feels more comfortable, simply lower your gaze, allowing it to unfocus. Shift all your attention from the external world to your internal world, to the sensations within your body. Let's take a few deep conscious breaths to help ourselves enter this space of peace. Take a slow, deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs all the way to their base. Feel your chest expand, your abdomen rise. Hold your breath for just a moment, and then a smooth, slow exhale through your mouth. With this exhale, release all the tension accumulated throughout the day. Let go of anxious thoughts, worries, expectations, and once more, a deep inhale filling you with calm, and a long, releasing exhale. Now, in this stillness, allow the words to resonate. Words that for millennia have been a source of strength and protection for countless people. This is Psalm 91. Simply listen. Let these words wash over you without attempting to analyze them with your mind. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. These words are not merely an ancient text. They are a promise, a space of absolute security, into which we will now delve even deeper. Focus on the very first line. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. What is this dwelling place? Try to imagine it not as a physical building, but as a state of being, like an invisible dome that covers you right where you are now. Once you find yourself within this space, all external noises begin to transform. The voices of people, the hum of the city, the endless stream of news and demands, all of it gradually recedes. The sounds don't vanish completely, but they lose their power over you. They become like the distant roar of the ocean or the rain beyond a very thick window. You hear them, but they can no longer wound you, nor invade your peace. Here, under this dwelling, a deep resonant silence reigns, a silence not of the absence of sound, but of the presence of peace. And now, within this safety, Dare to look at what you've brought with you, the burden that weighs on your shoulders, the anxiety that clutches your heart. There's no need to name it or analyze it, simply acknowledge its existence. Imagine you can gather all these worries, fears, and doubts into your hands. Perhaps they feel like heavy, cold stones or a tight, tangled knot. Feel their weight. Here, under this dwelling, you don't need to carry them alone. You can give them away. Simply extend your hands forward mentally and release this burden. Observe as invisible hands receive it. Feel your own shoulders relax. Feel the tension leave your back. You are free from this load. And in place of this heaviness comes a different sensation. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. Imagine these wings. Enormous, strong, yet incredibly gentle. They cover you from all sides, creating an impenetrable cocoon of warmth and light. Feel this soft warmth on your skin. Sense how it penetrates inward, warming and soothing every cell of your body. Under this shadow, there is no place for cold and fear. Here, you are completely sheltered. Within this cocoon, you don't need to prove anything. There's no need to struggle. No need to be strong. Here, you can simply be. Allow yourself a few moments to rest in this absolute security. It is from this state of peace that you listen to the next words. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. What is your personal terror by night? It's not a specific enemy. It's that same formless, cold anxiety that often arrives in silence. A thought about the future, the fear of loss, a sense of your own vulnerability. Allow this feeling to surface now. Don't fight it. Simply observe it like a dark cloud outside your shining shelter. It approaches, tries to penetrate, but encounters an invisible wall of light. Watch as it circles, searching for an opening, but, finding none, begins to thin and dissipate. The light of your refuge is stronger than any darkness, and what of the arrow that flieth by day? This is something more concrete, an overt threat, a problem flying directly at you. It might be an upcoming difficult conversation, a financial hardship, a doctor's diagnosis. Imagine this threat as a real arrow with a sharp tip. You see its flight. It swiftly approaches. But you don't need to dodge it or try to catch it. You simply stand within your safe space. And then, a moment before impact, the arrow strikes your invisible shield and with a dry crack shatters into tiny splinters. Or perhaps it simply loses its force and falls to the ground at your feet, causing no harm. Its charge is depleted. Its threat is nullified. Now broaden your view. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Imagine you are standing on the summit of a calm, quiet hill, and below, in the valley, a battle rages. You see thousands of arrows flying, shadows darting. You hear the noise and clangor of this world. But all of this is happening down there. Not a single arrow, not a single shadow can reach your hill. You are not ignoring the danger. You see it, but it does not touch you. You are under a protection that makes you not invulnerable to the world, but unreachable by its evil. This protection is not abstract. It has its executors. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Try to sense this right now. It's not necessarily images of winged beings. It's rather a subtle shift in the very air around you. A delicate yet distinct feeling of a presence, supportive, vigilant. Feel how behind you, to your left and right, stands this invisible guard. Their task is not to fight in your stead, but to ensure your safety as you walk your path. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. This doesn't mean you are carried like a helpless infant. Imagine you are walking along a challenging rocky path, and each time your foot begins to turn, an invisible force gently straightens it, restoring your balance. You don't fall. You continue to walk confidently, knowing that every single step is secured. You gain a new firmness in your stride. It is with this newfound firmness that you receive power over what once frightened you. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. The adder and basilisk represent what poisons from within: hidden fears, toxic self-criticism, envy, old grievances. They are like snakes hiding in the grass of your heart. Now, feeling the support behind you, you can look at them without dread, and you take a step. You tread upon them, not with malice, but with a firm calm, and beneath your foot their venom becomes powerless. They simply cease to exist as a threat. And the lion and dragon, these are external threats, those problems that seem enormous and insurmountable, those people or circumstances whose roar used to make you shrink. Now look at them from within your safe space. You see them, but the fear is gone. You approach them, and your calm gaze silences them. You trample them, not destroying them, but asserting your dominion over them. They can no longer control your life. And now, in this stillness, with internal and external adversaries subdued, the most important voice sounds, no longer about you, but to you. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. This is a direct invitation to dialogue. Now, at this point of peace, you can speak, not necessarily with words. Simply open your heart. Show everything within it: gratitude, pain, hope, and weariness. There's no need to formulate anything or ask for specific things. He already sees. He already hears. Allow yourself simply to be in this accepting presence for a few moments in complete silence. This dialogue has no end. It continues in your every breath, in every beat of your heart. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Hear this. It is not a promise that there will be no sorrow in your life. It is a promise that you will never be alone within it. Imagine the darkest valley you might have to walk through. You are walking, and darkness surrounds you. But beside you walks someone radiating a soft light. This light does not obliterate the valley, but it illuminates the path exactly one step ahead. You don't need to see the entire way. It is enough to see where to place your foot in the next moment, and you feel an unseen hand supporting your elbow, preventing you from stumbling. This is deliverance, not from the path, but along the path, and here is the finale of this promise. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Satisfy with long life. This is not merely about the quantity of years lived. The word satisfy speaks of quality, of fullness. Feel the hustle, the race against time recede. You don't need to rush anywhere. Imagine your life not as a short, tense segment, but as a long, calm river. You have enough time, enough strength, enough grace for every day given to you. You can breathe fully without fear that the air will run out. You can live, not merely survive. And show him my salvation. This word, salvation, here signifies wholeness, healing, a return home to your true self. It is not something you must earn or find. It is something revealed to you, unveiled. Feel how all the scattered parts of your personality, all your fears and hopes, your past and future, gather together in your heart. You become whole. You are home. Now, maintaining this feeling of deep wholeness and peace, begin to slowly return. This dwelling, this shelter, it is not a place you need to physically come to. It is a state that now lives within you. You can return to it at any moment. Your breath serves as an anchor to this state. Throughout your day, whenever you feel anxiety approaching, simply take one conscious inhale and exhale. And remember, feel your body again. Sense the weight of your arms and legs. Feel the support beneath you, the chair, the floor, your bed. Listen to the sounds in the room, but now without the former tension. They simply exist. They no longer invade your world. When you are ready, unhurriedly, very slowly, open your eyes. Allow the light to fill them. Look around. The room is the same, but something has changed within you. The peace you found here remains with you. Carry it gently.